Thank you for joining us today in the Team Afterburn Fitness Studio for our fitness workout of the week. Today we're going to be doing 3 circuits, 9 minutes for each circuit. Stand by for a kick butt workout. You know, our members and guests get a fitness experience of a lifetime, but we would like to be able to offer that same experience to any viewer who tunes in. Starting off circuit 1 for 9 reps per side or 9 minutes in duration, we're gonna have Rachel demonstrate the Dumbbell Snatch. Now the big movement to this, the strong movement, is nice straight arm. She keeps her back nice and straight, her head up. She squats down into her heels. Most importantly, the arm stays straight. Now this is an advanced movement and can be challenging for a novice. If that is challenging or difficult, we're gonna position the body in the same form, the same technique, except she's gonna be pulling up through the middle. She's pulling the dumbbell weight up through the middle and catching it above her head with a nice straight arm. Exercise 2 of our 3-round circuits. We're gonna demonstrate the walkout. We're gonna add an around the world to that. Rachel? Notice Rachel walks out nice and straight. She lifts arm to arm, foot to foot for an around the world, and she comes back up. She has nice straight posture. She keeps the legs nice and straight so the hamstrings get a good stretch. She's gonna add a little more difficulty to this. If you're able, throw a push-up in there. Rachel walks back up, nice straight, good posture. She's working that core. Heart rate's starting to pick up. She's breathing heavy now. She's gonna come down to her knees in case it's too challenging to do the movement. And she can still mimic the around the world. Finishing up exercise 3 of the first circuit is the basic burpee. Rachel, the burpee. Rachel keeps the heart rate up. She squats down, she kicks her feet back. Feet come back into position, and she jumps. An easier version of this is Rachel can walk one leg back, the opposite, back into place. She may not even jump. Starting circuit 2 for 9 minutes, we're gonna do a single arm dumbbell overhead press. Now Rachel is working the shoulders, and by the way, we're on our knees just to have a little more stabilization. Takes away some joints and some of her stabilization, so it makes it a little bit easier to press. She also can't get into it as if she was standing. But we're gonna make this a little more challenging. You're gonna bring the foot up. She has transverse stabilization now. She has to actually use a lot more of her core to maintain. Exercise 2 of circuit 2 for 9 minutes. We're gonna do a around the world kettlebell swing. Now, this is a challenging movement. You're gonna swing the kettlebell through the legs. You're still keeping that basic kettlebell form. She keeps the body upright, head's upright, shoulders are square, squats down into her movement, and maintains nice, easy form. Now, Rachel's gonna go into an easier movement. If this is challenging, and it will be, she can go into a basic standard kettlebell swing. Perfect. Again, same form, power down into the heels, and she uses momentum for this, more importantly, than the muscles. For circuit 2 is the basic mountain climber. Finishing up with a nice cardio movement to this second circuit, Rachel simply running in place, placing her hands on the floor. Nice straight arms. Now to tailor this down, to make it a little easier, Rachel's simply going to walk it off. We're on to our last circuit, exercise 1, starting off with the lateral goblet squat. Rachel comes into a lateral movement lunge, but she continues to stay in place by doing a squat. Now her power comes through her heel. She keeps her butt back and down. She keeps her shoulders square and her head up. She's squatting down into herself. Now you can use a milk jug at home, you can use a dumbbell, or you can simply do this with body weight as well. Exercise 2, third circuit, Rachel's doing a sit out with hip rotation. Now notice Rachel has a straight arm plank position to begin. Opposite leg comes up under and she reaches toward it with her arm. Now this is very challenging, it's difficult. If you need to build up to this, you would simply hold a straight arm plank for time. Holding this plank for time is gonna still engage those core muscles and get her prepared to start doing some more aggressive movements. If this is too challenging, Rachel, come down to the basic plank. Pop those toes up to start. If that becomes too difficult, you do rounds. Come down to your knees and back up. And she continues this for a longer time. Our last exercise for circuit 3 is the single arm Kettle Bell Row. Now remember, these are 9 minutes for each circuit, 9 reps per side. Rachel's engaging her back muscles, a little bit of her biceps, just a compound movement, so she's hinging from multiple joints, multiple muscles working her out. Lots of calories burned. Thanks for joining us today at the Team Afterburn Fitness Studio. We hope you got a great workout. We know Rachel did. Thanks for help, Rachel.